In neuron, ions are unequally distributed between the interior of the cell and the surrounding fluid. As a result, the inside of a cell is negatively charged relative to the outside. This charge difference or voltage across the plasma membrane is called the membrane potential. The inside of the axon is more negative due to the anions that are more concentrated inside of the axon and more potassium ion at the inner membrane. The outside of the axon is more positive due to the cation that are more concentrated outside of the axon and more sodium ion at the outer membrane. Sodium ion and potassium ion are transported across the membrane through non-voltage gated channel and voltage gated channel. Non-voltage gated channel consists of sodium channel, potassium channel, and sodium-potassium pump. Voltage gated channel consists of voltage gated sodium ion channel and voltage gated potassium ion channel. The membrane potential of the neuron when there is no transmission of impulse is called resting potential. Resting potential is typically between minus 60 mV and minus 80 mV. To make it easier for us, let's consider minus 70 mV is the voltage for resting potential. During resting potential, the inside of the neuron is more negative than the outside of the neuron. This is due to the presence of the large anion inside the axon. And also, the axon membrane is more permeable to potassium ion than sodium ion. Potassium ion and sodium ion play an essential role in the formation of the resting potential. These ions have a concentration gradient across the plasma membrane of a neuron. In most neurons, the concentration of potassium ion is higher inside the cell, while the concentration of sodium ion is higher outside of the cell. The concentration gradient of potassium ion and sodium ion are maintained by the sodium-potassium pump. This pump uses the energy of ATP hydrolysis to actively transport sodium ion out of the cell and potassium ion into the cell. The sodium-potassium pump transports 3 sodium ion out of the cell for every 2 potassium ion that it transports in. During resting potential, most voltage-gated sodium ion channel and voltage-gated potassium ion channels are closed. Sodium-potassium pump maintain the resting potential.